got a nose job.
You got a nose job, Michael?
No.
So, we just done watch Vybz Kartel on the Breakfast Club. Just finished watching Vybz Kartel on the Breakfast Club, and I was surprised to hear them talking about the Barclay New York situation, the Barclay show, right? They were saying that there were tickets that were $7,000. Guys, $7,000? Then somebody could be in their right mind. I don't know. Maybe if I was crazy enough and all into dancehall like that, maybe I would have paid the $7,000. But I am not that crazy to pay $7,000. So $7,000. What? $7,000. Jesus. Well, I sat down and I listened to Vybz. Well, I wasn't sitting down. I was busy because I was supposed to come live, but I was busy. And I was listening to. At first, I wasn't gonna listen because it just came on. I was listening to YouTube. I was listening to something else, and that came on. And then, I started listening to it. As I was, doing what I was doing. And it was very interesting. I didn't hear a lot of things. I heard a lot of stuff that I didn't hear before. So I was listening. And one of them was the Barclay Center thing. The tickets being some tickets being $7,000. I had heard about tickets being $1,500 and $2,000, and I had even questioned that. I wasn't even sure if that was true, but I heard the guy said tickets being $7,000, and Vybz Kartel agreeing. He didn't say no. I was extremely shocked. I was extremely shocked that tickets were that expensive. But hey, the people were excited to see Vybz Kartel, so I can't. Like I said, if I was crazy enough and have $7,000 to pay to see a show, then fine, I guess. I can see, that craziness would come in. Okay. And then he was talking about his time in prison. Guys, I cannot believe that Vybz Kartel said that they don't have toilets, which I understand, I believe. I never thought about it. But they don't have bathrooms in the toilets in Jamaica. Bathrooms in the cells. I don't know if I would want to have a bathroom in my cell, because that's nasty. That must be really stink. Oh my God. Can you imagine if you share a cell with somebody else? And then, like, if there's a gate or, the open thing like what you see on TV, it's a cell, right? So, you don't get to have no privacy, so you just have to poop in front of people. And then if you have a neighbor in the cell with you, that neighbor has to smell the poop. So it says that after the situation was aired on whatever, I guess one of them international news, it was after that he got a bathroom. But guys, before he had the bathroom, he said that he had to poop on newspaper. Oh my God. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh my God, that's sad. He had to poop on newspapers. So you mean to tell me that people in Jamaica are seriously throwing away their lives to go into prison to go doodle on newspaper? Eh? I would think that would deter people from wanting to go to prison, wouldn't it? I don't know. Anyways, he talked about his faith in God. He said he didn't really give up. They asked him, did he ever really give up hope? That he would ever make it back out. And he said no. Um, you know, he knew he had to keep on fighting and fighting for his family. So that was huge. One thing I know, guys, one thing I know based on what Cartel said, Cartel still love Shorty. I don't know how I could still be his woman. I could be his woman. See them? Knowing that Cartel loves Shorty because he says it. He says it over and over and over. And then even in his with his songs and all that stuff that he sings about her. Now I don't know if it's an act. It could be an act because you really have to, you know, when you sing, you really have to be, you know, emotional and all that stuff. I don't know if it's an act. I don't know what to say about it. All I know is that he served a mighty long time. He went through a lot just to be able to come back and do all of what he's doing. He made a lot of sacrifices for his family, and I pray to God that his kids love him and honor him and all these things. Guys, if you see this video, I won't be able to come live this evening as I am real busy. If I ever get a chance to come live later on, I will. But as of right now, you know, God is the greatest. Whatever we're going through. And yeah, he went through a lot being in prison. I wanted to say more, but he went through a lot. But anyways, don't forget to like my live, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.